So without further ado, week 1 predictions, every single game predicted. Let's go.
Oh, man. Okay, first one, we have the Chiefs hosting the Ravens. It is the rematch from the AFC Championship game. Who do you like?
I like the Chiefs, and I just think early season, Andy Reid, Patrick Mahomes, you can't bet against them. I like the Ravens. I think they're going to be fine this year, but I just don't see them having the firepower out of the gate to take down this Chiefs team first in week 1.
I'm going Chiefs as well. Let's go ahead and actually get to our first split of the year. Packers and Eagles both traveling to Brazil. Philly favored by 3. Who do you like?
Eagles all day.
And why do you feel that is?
I mean, I think they have more talent on the roster right now that is ready to win week 1. So that has more semblance of a team aspect.
My question would be, I have no proof of concept of that because actually the last 10 games I saw, Green Bay was significantly better. And you can't be like, well, off-season this, off-season that. Outside of Saquon Barkley, they got 0% better. And I would argue, if you want to call acquiring Saquon and losing Jason Kelce a wash, I would even argue it's more of a negative because Kelce's that much better of a player. So I think Green Bay's had a better offseason. I think the last time we saw them play, they were better. I'm going Green Bay all day.
All right.
All right, on to the Sunday slate of games. Another split here. We got Steelers traveling to Atlanta to go to the Falcons. I am going to go ahead and go with the home team Falcons. I think I get a better quarterback. I get a better offensive line. I think I have a more clever and a more adaptive head coach in Raheem Morris, so I will go with the Falcons.
I'm going Steelers. I'm going wealth of knowledge from Tomlin in week 1. And I think they have enough talent to be able to get it done. It didn't look good in the preseason, but I'm not going to weigh preseason too heavily into this. I'm going to take the Steelers to get off to somewhat of a clunky start, but they'll win in the end. I don't think this game will be all that interesting, but I'll take the Steelers slightly.
Okay, Titans and Bears, I agree with you. I just want you to say it.
The Bears.
The Bears.
Yeah, I'll take the Bears here. The Titans are absolutely horrific.
The Bears. Panthers at the Saints, kind of a crap bowl there. Nobody really wants to watch that. We're both going to go ahead and take the Saints.
Yep.
I was back and forth on this one. The Vikings traveling to New York to face the Giants. Minnesota's favored by a point. My theory is bad teams don't know they're bad week 1, right? Like, the Giants still have hope right now. They're still going to come out with a fire.
From where?
But I'm going to go with Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota. Daniel Jones isn't the guy. I'm never betting on him. You'll never hear me pick the Giants unless they're playing somebody so bad.
That's fair. Cardinals traveling to Buffalo. I think that's probably a bit of a bloodbath. I'd go Buffalo.
Absolutely.
Patriots traveling to Cincinnati on the same note there. I don't think it'll be a bloodbath, but I think the Bengals will win. Patriots, it's going to be, we're going to talk about that game here in a bit.
That'll be in bets on a budget.
Absolutely. One way or the other, we're going to find out. Texans at the Colts, another split here. You're going to go with the visiting Texans. Mm-hmm. Why is that?
CJ Stroud and that offense is just ready to go. Like you said, there are so many mouths to feed in Houston, so many people to catch the ball, so many people to get it to just fire off week 1. I'm going Houston early.
See, I'm actually going to go with the Colts. One, I think the secondary is a little bit underrated in Indianapolis, and I do think they're going to be able to run the football on Houston. They're going to be able to run the ball, hit some shots downfield. I worry a little bit about the Texans pass rush. I like Danielle Hunter, but I'm going to go with the Colts. A little bit of an upset week 1 at home. Another split here. Jags traveling to Miami. I'm going to go with Jacksonville. I get a better quarterback. The coaching, I don't get a better coach. I'll take McDaniel all day. But I get a better quarterback. I get a better offensive line, and I think I get a better defense as well. So I'm going to go with Jacksonville over Miami.
A better defense in Jacksonville?
Who does Miami have?
Dude, I don't know.
Bradley Chubb and Jalen Ramsey. Jalen Ramsey's washed. Bradley Chubb is not very good. And they lost Vic Fangio, their defensive coordinator. So, yes, I feel like I get a better defense with Josh Allen.
Now, I know you don't like the Dolphins. Does that have any impact on this prediction here? Like, I know I don't think they're very from the AFC East perspective. We just did it last week.
I think they're fine. They're a fine team. I think they're going to win 10 games, probably 9-10 games. I just don't view them as I don't think they're that good.
I just haven't seen
I think the Jags are a better football team.
I haven't seen it from Jacksonville, though.
I think the Jags are a better football team, and I think and then you talk about home field, teams that are from up north struggle in that heat in August and not August, but September in Miami. That's not a problem for Jacksonville. That is the same weather. So I think the Jags are a better football team under the same conditions.
Talk about proof of concept. We haven't seen that in Jacksonville at all.
They've won a playoff game more recently than Miami. Miami hasn't won a playoff game in like 30 years, so I flatly disagree. Broncos at Seattle. Was back and forth on this for the bets, but I think Seattle's a better team. We'll both take Seattle.
For sure.
The Raiders at the Chargers, same thing. I'm surprised the line's only 3 for the Chargers. I think they're a much better team. I think they win.
Yeah, is this one going to be in bets?
No, but I mean, looking back, it maybe honorable mention. We probably
Yeah.
should have put the Chargers -3, but whatever. Cowboys at the Browns. This will be the debut for Tom Brady in the booth in Cleveland. America's team going on the road to start. Who do you like?
Not the Cowboys. It's just anybody but the Cowboys here.
So you like Cleveland?
Yes.
So
I have no faith in Dallas whatsoever.
My primary concern is that Nick Chubb is out, but Jerome Ford looked really good in his spot last year, so I don't think it's going to be much of a problem. And there's no way Deshaun can be as bad as he was last year.
No.
There's no way.
If he is, we've never seen anything like that.
And do we think it's plausible that CeeDee Lamb and Dak are on not opposite pages, but is there going to be a little bit of rust? I think it's possible.
There could be.
Yeah, and who knows? Maybe it rains or I don't know, whatever. It's Cleveland in September.
It's a mistake on the lake.
Absolutely, it's the mistake on the lake. Commanders at the Bucks. I like Jaden Daniels. I like the direction of this football team, but I think the Bucks are a better team right now.
Oh, absolutely.
Ask me in a year, that may be a different answer, but I think right now the Bucks are a better team, a better front
Ask me in a couple months. Ask me in a month or two.
Sure.
But no, I'll take Tampa now.
All right, another split here. Rams traveling to Detroit. You're going to take Detroit. I think this is a tough spot. You also get the revenge factor for the Rams. They lost in that building last year in the playoffs. It is on Sunday Night Football. That place is going to be going nuts, but you get the revenge factor with the Rams. I also think I have a deeper receiving core. I know Amon-Ra is good, but I get Cooper Kupp and I get Puka Nacua. Right? I get Blake Corum and I get Kyron Williams. I think I have a deeper weapons room. I will go with the Rams.
I just think the Lions have too much talent. They have too much momentum from last year, and the expectations are set too high to drop it early.
Do you think there is a little bit? I know it's not a banner ceremony, but that's the best season that they've had in 25, 30 years. Do you think there's a little bit of a letdown like we saw
like a little hangover?
The Chiefs lose to the Lions last year on the banner night? A little bit of like a letdown from how big of a season that was.
There could be, but I think those people in Detroit are so fired up right now for this season that I don't think it matters too much for them because they didn't get what they wanted.
I think it's possible, but it's definitely interesting to watch. And then the Monday Night Football game, Aaron Rodgers, back from his Achilles injury, travels to San Francisco. Brutal travel for the first part of the year.
San Francisco, please.
I would take San Fran as well. I don't trust the Jets one bit. Now, I think San Fran has had a really bad offseason. If Trent Williams isn't there, I am very concerned, which I don't think he will be at this point. So it's going to be closer than people think, but I'll take the Niners.
Okay. Go ahead. Run us back through our splits.
I'm taking the Packers. You're taking the Eagles. I got Falcons. You got Pittsburgh. I will take Indianapolis. You'll take Houston. I'm taking the Jags. You're taking the Dolphins. Rams for me. Lions for you.
Love it. Guys, go check those picks out there on the website, theissuesports.com, and you can follow along with the show all NFL season here, so subscribe, like, and stick around because we will have all 18 weeks predicted for you here, and that was week 1. But